Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about why I think I got into the NYU Stern regular decision. Obviously this is just my own thoughts and thought process, but I hope that it can help some people because I was recently asked by an underclassmen to provide them with some info about my stats, what I talked about in my essay, and general tips and stuff. So I thought I would just also make a video because I'm sure there's a lot of high school seniors wondering. So starting off with stats, I had a 4.0 GPA when I was applying to schools, unweighted, and I applied for regular decision. There is an option, I think, later in January where you can do ED2, but I didn't do that because I didn't want to be locked in to a school, and I was kind of weighing my options already since their EA was already out. I took 16 AP classes throughout high school, but didn't take the test for some of them. So I think how you do in your classes matter more than how you do on the AP test, because also a lot of out-of-state schools don't really accept the credits that you get from your AP tests, but in-state schools do. I was in 5+ clubs, I think around 8. It's been a while, so I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, but 3 of them I had leadership positions in. I was also varsity badminton captain my senior year, and I co-founded a nonprofit during the pandemic. I had over 450 hours of community service. That was something that I was really passionate about in high school. Also, I didn't actually end up submitting my SAT score. I didn't get over 1,500, so there wasn't a point in my eyes. Yeah, I think I got a 1480, so it was really close, but I don't know, I just didn't end up submitting it. Now moving on to essay. On my essay about why NYU, I talked about my previous experience in the city when I was visiting and in the NYU area, why I want to go to an urban campus in the city. I think a lot of people tend to mention this, so it can be a little cliche, but it is one of the main factors of NYU and main differences from regular colleges and universities. I also talked about wanting to pursue entrepreneurship a lot. That's something that I was really interested in back when I was a senior in high school, and still kind of am, but so still working on that. And I talked about what influenced me to want to pursue a career in business. I also talked about Stern and how Stern would provide me value and how I can contribute to it too. In my personal, I basically wrote about growing up in an immigrant family, a Chinese immigrant family, and how that taught me a lot of self-growth, how I started to find joy in helping others through my family experiences, and starting the nonprofit and my works within my family as well. And I kind of ended it with more reflection and how I want to impact the world. General tips. This one is very a kind of oh, you should just know this, but show your genuine passions, whatever they are. For me, it was giving back and helping the community, so I showed that a lot throughout my essay. In the extra documents, I'm forgetting if they had extra documents available for NYU, but they did for a lot of the colleges I applied for. And in the extra documents, I added my resume from that time. So I started working when I was really young, so I had a resume already drafted and everything. So that was just something, I guess, that I feel a lot of high school students don't really think about or do because, you're so young and usually don't work till college or out of college, right? So having a resume, I think at that time that was really similar to how resumes in colleges are formatted, probably made me stand out a little, actually. now that I think about it, I think that was pretty like genius of me, like unintentionally. And this, I think, was just a requirement from my high school, but we had to have a letter of rec from at least one STEM teacher. These stats also got me into other colleges. I think I was most torn between UW, UMich, and NYU. That's basically it. But if you have any more questions or want me to touch up on anything, feel free to let me know. You can DM me. I'm usually pretty good at checking them, except sometimes they get sent to like requests and then I don't see it. But you can also comment below if you have any questions, or worst comes to worst, email me. But sometimes they get sent to spam. So just be patient with me if you have like reached out but I haven't responded. But yeah, I just wish everyone the best of luck. Rising seniors or current seniors, you guys got this. But yeah, feel free to reach out if you have anything that you need help on.